Hello friends, Violin teacher here, and we are continuing our study of Hedwig's theme. I hope I'm saying that right, guys. And this is from the Harry Potter movie. And we have already learned the first kind of little musical segment. And if you stick around, you will get another tip at the end of this video about your technique. So watch for that. Hope you will stick around and like the video. So let's play the first part again, just to cover what we've done. And remember, we're going to start that pickup up bow. Up again. 1, 2, 3. All right, very good. I know you did that really well. So now we're going to do another dotted segment. The same as the one we did before, okay? Starts on 1, go to 3, then 2. Now, the last time we did it, we had a 1, but this time we open D. We have open D. All right, so let's try that together. So 4 times. That's easy, right? Played a high 2, and what follows is a low 2. Low 2 next to the 1. So in the music you'll see a natural sign. Natural cancels out the sharp. So after that open D, we're going to have to play a low 2. And so let's think of a good exercise or a good unit to practice. And that would be open D and target practicing that low 2. Now I'll give you a little clue about that interval. It's the same interval that you hear when you sing lullaby and good night. So you can kind of get an idea of where let your ear tell you where to go. All right, and then what follows is a nightmare. Not really, but you have to play that low 2 again, and 2's busy. 2's busy, so what do? You borrow 3, okay? So let's see, where's it going to go? That's our target. All right, so see how we played low 2? Now we place the 3 right over on the G, and we borrow that 2. And it's a long note, so if you need an extra bow, take it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Stay there and do that pickup. Now we're repeating the phrase again, only I think it's going to have a different second segment. All right, so let's start from the dotted portion where we low 2, borrowed 3. All right, you got it. Let's go back to the beginning now. If you have the music, even if you don't read the music, you can take notes in there and kind of jot down what we're doing with the fingerings, so you'll remember, because it's a lot to remember already, isn't it? Up bow pickups, 2, high 2 on G. Here we go. Dotted rhythm. Up bow. Dotted rhythm. Open D. Targeted low 2. Then borrowed 3. Beautiful, beautiful sound, right? All right, so what comes next is the dotted rhythm again. And we did we'll do it just like we did the first time, where we go all the way down to the 1 that we're holding. Let's see, what's next is do. So here we go. 3. All right, so if you have been watching any of my tutorials about some of especially the swan, which I'll point to somewhere up here, you will have worked out that each finger can play two different notes. Well, places, like low 2, for example, and then sliding it up to high 2. So in this case, we are playing 1, 3, 2 right behind it, then 2 sliding down next to 1. So let's try that. You will have found that to be very common in violin music. Alright, so get used to it because it's all the time we do it. Now, what comes after that is a high 3 on the D. And you might find that borrowed finger would be good, but I like to just go ahead and reach for that high 3. It's not that far from low 2 on the A. See, it's like let me see. It's like an interval and a half. It's 1.5 intervals. And you can hold the 2 then. You just have to have that in your ear. Now the 1 does the moving around. All right, let's back up a little bit. This is going to be 3rd line, 2nd measure, the pickup, 2 sliding down, hold it down and reach for 3 on D, play it again, sliding down. Now we have A sharp. Now A sharp is the same as this. So you have played this. You have played this. I don't finish my thoughts, I just go right on. You played this, right here you have it in your ear. So another name for A sharp is B flat. And without getting too much into that, just hold the low 1 and it'll be right under your hand, a whole step away. So practice that. You have to jump over the D string. So if you do that in slow motion, you will find that you're going to stop the bow. Alright, so before we finish up, and before I give you my tip, I want us to go back, let's see, to the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning, okay? So here we go. I'm going to walk you through it. Dotted rhythm, up bow, A, 2nd finger D, dotted rhythm 1, 3, 2. Now open D, low 2 this time, borrowed finger on the G. Use another bow if you need it. Alright, pick up, dotted rhythm. This time, 1st finger, hop to the A, slide the high 2. Now hold that and reach for the 3 on D. Play the 2 again. Now slide the 1 back. 2 right over. Practice that. Alright, to finish it out, that's 3-1 on D. Alright, practice that up for tonight. And tonight's tip, the tip that will go with this video is as follows. Okay, so are you a little bit reluctant maybe to expand your bow? It's easy to play at the tip, but when we get to the frog, we feel almost like we want to stop about right here. So I want to give you some insight about playing at the frog, and that is as you move toward the frog on an up bow, your brain and your eyes see the hand about to bump right here. So it doesn't want to do that, and it stops. It stops about right there, and you don't even play. A lot of times you don't even play at the frog anymore. So, but what you have to do then, knowing that that is a problem, is you just lift your elbow a little bit. And you have seen, probably wondered why certain professionals turn the bow hair a little bit. That's why. Because you have to turn to miss the violin right here. So go up, turn it a little, raise the elbow, and now here's what happens. Because you turned your bow, you have this crookedness, this undesirable crookedness in your bow. So you lift the elbow to flatten that out. And then you let the elbow follow through. As soon as you can, flatten it out. So drop the elbow, flatten it out. So raise the elbow to get the last 4 inches of your bow in so you can use it properly. All right, guys, if you had fun, like the videos and come back for the next time we meet. See you soon.